Test, test, test. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Nice to see you. A little bit of a bonus stream tonight. I had not planned on streaming today, as you guys probably knew. But the way things shook out, everybody in my house, well, all the ones that run around downstairs are actually out of town watching fireworks with their other set of grandparents. And so my job tonight is going to be to keep the dogs semi-quiet while the fireworks go off here. So hopefully we can do that. I may have to take a little break here and there to help out, but anyway, that's going to be my job. So I thought, oh, what the heck, let's see if we can do a little redemption flight into Reagan. Obviously, last time I flew this route, it didn't go so well. But before we do anything, let me welcome in Riley, the MD11. Riley, hello. Happy 4th from the crazy Canadian. Hey, that's all right. Good to have you. And then Captain Thoff is here as well. Good to see you, Captain. Welcome from Malaysia. Great to see you. And Captain T just flew this route the opposite way in the A320, the Delta 320 stock, and it was a good route. Took off from 15. Yeah, man, flew right over the Pentagon. I love it. Couldn't do fireworks here because of the fire ban stuff. Yeah, I think there's some locations in the States also that have that, and I'm not sure locally kind of what we have as far as that goes, but it wouldn't surprise me if we also were, maybe in a bit of a ban. But all right, I think we have everything set up. We're going to try to fly this real time, and with any luck, maybe catch some fireworks. But if nothing else, I want to see what the new city looks like. Yeah, Abkey, what's up? Great to see you, sir. Great to see you. But yeah, let's fire it up. It's not a very long flight. Just a little over an hour, even in the DC6. All right, GPU is connected, and I could probably use some cockpit lighting here. Oh, maybe I can't turn that on manually quite yet. That's all right. Let's come up here and get it on ground power. We'll turn our battery on as well. Come over to ground power. I need the lights just for another couple of minutes here as I try to turn everything on here. But thanks for coming in, you guys. I appreciate it. And hopefully you've had a good 4th of July yourself. If you are not from the U.S., happy July 4th anyway. I hope you've had a good day. And yeah, it's been a really good one here, no doubt about it. I am completely stuffed to the gills with barbecue right now. We had lunch and dinner was barbecue tonight, so we just had so much really good food. I hated to waste it, so yeah, we doubled down. You're gonna try to make it a bit before you have to go buy some outfit stuff for your cousin's wedding this weekend. Oh, fun. Very fun. That'll be nice. Okay, we need some fuel. We need some payload. Man, this is dark. Probably a way to turn that up a little bit, isn't there? Yeah, brightness. Let's go a little. We don't have to go crazy here. Yeah, that should be pretty good. All right. What do I need? Looks like we only need just about 6,000 pounds of fuel. So we have lots of fuel in right now. We take it down to it's just over 6 for the fuel. So I'm going to put it, or sorry, just under 6 is what Simbrief is saying. I'm going to put just over, because I'm not sure how much traffic we have down toward Reagan it might be a little bit of weight as we try to sneak this old girl in with all the more modern aircraft. How about baggage here? About 2,500 pounds should do it. That'll work. All right. I like it. I like it. How about a maintenance hangar? I think I did a little, yeah. I serviced it and topped everything up last time I finished up because so last time I tried this, we actually fell short of the runway and crashed into the into the river. So I had to come back in and clean things up a little bit, but hopefully we won't do that again tonight. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. All right, that looks good. We've got the parking brake is on, gust lock is on, fuel levers are going to come to main. Crossfeed can stay where they are. You pretend you own some kind of airline company that leases aircraft to other carriers, operating as Thoth Force One. Nice, I like it. I like it. Heck yeah, man. Prop control is full forward. Everything else is working good. All of our fuel levers and stuff are working like they should. The gyro pilot is gyro LOT. Yep, that's good there. Mixtures cut off, aileron, trims, all this good stuff is centered and yeah, let me see if I can get down there. Yep. Zeroed out, looking good. Flaps are up. Carbs are cold. The hydro sensor is or hydraulic system is on. Hydro sensor. Yeah, there you go. Mixtures are fuel cutoff, and the autopilot is the lock is off. Yeah. And this is the autopilot. Sorry, this is the mixture lock. It is not on lock, and the autopilot is off. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's set the altimeter here. What do we have? Here's our route, you guys. Let's just take a quick look here. Out of Kennedy Alpha 22 right. And I don't have a departure. I'm just going to kind of vector myself down here to Robbinsville and over to Copes, and then we're going to try to make our way in. They are expecting runway 19er, and currently I think, yeah, it looks like the weather is getting a little bit nicer there. For a while it was rainy and not VFR conditions, but hey, Pentagon, how are you, Rob? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. But it does look like it's going to be good for us to shoot the river visual here. And same to you, sir. Oh, I don't have a beverage or anything to toast you guys to give you the skull, but welcome and thank you. I hope you've had a good day as well. So let's grab the weather here. Looks like we've got right now light winds 210 at 8, good visibility. We've got 2987, and we'll come back and get the rest of it here in just a bit. 2987. 987. Okay, awesome. Awesome. After your flight, you did a separate flight over South Dakota. Oh, hoping to fly over Mount Rushmore, but you don't have the monument downloaded, so just all trees. Ah, dang. Forest Rushmore. Yeah, shoot, that's too bad. That's a cool place to fly in the sim. I wish they had a rendition of Crazy Horse also. That'd be kind of cool. But my frames are no bueno right now. Holy moly. Let's hope that picks up a little bit here. All right, heaters. You know what? We're probably gonna need a little bit of that today, aren't we? Cal flaps. We're gonna open them up here. for engine start and takeoff. It's an hour flight. It'll probably take an hour and 10 minutes to set the plane up. Excuse me. And pressurization over here. What are we cleared to? When and where are the fireworks done here? So there's none being done in my town, Drobart, but there's a town about 30 minutes away. And I would say here in the next, what is it, almost 9 o'clock, probably 9:30. So here in the next half hour, 45 minutes, I think it'll be dark enough. Welcome in, by the way, Drobart. Nice to see you. 14,000 is what we're climbing to tonight. Yeah, so the junior first officer, his little sister, and the rest of the crew, mom and dad, they went over. It's kind of their time to hang out with her family today as well. So hey, good fixins. Hello, hello. Yeah, so they went over. They had a big parade there this morning, and then the fireworks. Their town kind of does it up right. Like literally, it is legal to have fireworks all day in their town, everywhere you want to have them. So it looks like a war zone on July 4th. Man, they're just everywhere. So they really do it up right. Okay. Position lights are steady passenger lights. I think I could turn those guys on. I probably could turn my light off here. Let's go. Passenger lights are coming on. And we do have the battery ground switches on. Yeah, so the dogs are going to come down with me. That's so I'm kind of down here on, to fly, obviously, but the main thing that I'm down here for is hopefully to help the doggos do okay. There we go. We will see. We'll see when they start to get a little crazy outside. Then my wife's going to bring them down, and we'll turn the TV on behind us, and hopefully it'll be okay. But if they get too crazy, I hope you understand, I'll have to cut the stream out and just kind of chill with them. There's a couple of rooms a little bit deeper into our basement where, I can turn a fan on and they really can't hear much of anything. So, all right. Inverter switches need to all come on. The Jennies can come on. The fuel boosters are all off right now. The instrument switches, everything here is normal. All of our fluids are looking good. Everything here is looking fine. Magnetos are off. Water injections, we don't need them. We've got fuel quantities are pretty minimal right now. Yep, just a little over about 16 in each. That should work. All right. And we're ready. I believe we're ready to start. I am connected to VATSIM, although there's no ATC right now in the New York area, so not surprising. And actually, I kind of like the fact that there's not this need to do a bunch of ATC on this holiday. And so anyway, there is a little bit. There's somebody that's down at Washington. I don't know if they'll still be there, but there is somebody down there. So, Captain T, thanks. I love this plane, and again, this is very much a redemption flight for me. So hopefully she'll work out. Okay, here we go. I need to. One thing I need to do is crack the throttles just a bit here. And
hi, Slant Alpha.
Hello, Slanty. Welcome. Yeah, I'm doing dog duty, and I figured, what the heck, I might as well fly a little bit.
3, 6, 9, 12.
And I have this is a little bit of a redemption flight for us, because last time I flew the River Visual a couple of weeks ago, I think we made a little bit of an unintentional water landing. So, but yeah, I'll keep you company though if you guys are hanging out. Have me on the background there while you're watching fireworks. Might be done for some of you guys. But that's a good start on number 4.
Three, 6, 9, 12.
Yep, we ran completely out of energy, and in this plane, I'm always so paranoid about starting down early, because it just takes this girl a little longer to slow down and go down, but I overdid it. I got a little too low and a little too slow, and then when we made the turn for final, we realized we weren't making the runway, and there was it just wasn't a heck of a lot I could do about it. We were getting wet, so, but it was okay. I told you I'd come back. And,
3,
Agent Preston, what's going on? Welcome in.
9,
So nice to see you guys.
12.
Just got back from fireworks yourself, Agent Presto. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Captain T says unintentional water landings. Hey, at least it's not nosedives like I do. Well, yeah, this one was kind of like a graceful sort of wing over. Catch the tip and then. But since we had the gear down and we had crashes turned off, we were able just to taxi right out of the water, right up onto the ramp, and no harm, no foul. It was just like a free car wash. Moose is flying in to DCA. Oh man, you considered hopping on the tower? Well, I love talking to you guys, and I
3, 6,
get this going here first.
9, 12.
So if you're on, that'd be awesome. You certainly don't have to. Enjoy your day off there, but the reason we did this to begin with, when we did it 2 weeks ago, is we were just trying to be that slow guy messing up the traffic. Now we kind of are going to be that again, but it's less about that, more about trying to right a wrong, I guess. But yeah, it'll take us about an hour to get down there. We were joking at the beginning of the stream. It's an hour and 6 minutes for the flight, and about an hour and 45 minutes for the setup time. So, Captain T, you're a crazy pilot, not serious, and being said you'll never do VATSIM because of that alone. You never know. You might. I think we all did our barnstorming stuff, when we first were flying in the sim. But then you kind of realize how much fun it is to try to fly an actual procedure, and just like it seems very odd to say, but like just being able to execute a flight from point A to point B by the books like they do in real life, like that's a real challenge, and it's just super satisfying when you're able to do it. So, but yeah, if you're gonna be cruising past the Lincoln Monument, yeah, you probably ought to keep the VATSIM turned off just for a little bit. All right, here we go, guys. No ATC again just yet here in the New York area. So we're just clearing ourselves. Clearance. Yeah, and again, like I said, there's so much to flight simulation and aviation in general that it's like you can do that. You can buzz around and just have fun and just fly around and see things, and not worried all about ATC, and then you know, later on you might change your mind. I'm actually, one of the reasons I chose this field tonight, Captain T, is I actually didn't want ATC. I just wanted to come in and be able to set up. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been in this thing. I didn't want to hold anybody up, so I wanted to just kind of, just not feel like I'm, I don't know, putting somebody out by me being on the ramp a long time, and so. If somebody did pop in, no big deal, whatever, we would work with it, but that's why I chose this. So sometimes I go the opposite way too, like I don't want to talk to ATC. There's several times we're doing like bush flying where that's the whole point is you don't want to talk to ATC.
Oh, Minette.
Hey, I have a Scotsman. The Kennedy CTAF is on 19.1. All right, there we go. And we didn't get, strangely enough, we did not get a transponder code. We usually get the auto transponder when there's no air traffic. We did not get one, so we'll just make one up here. You see what I'm doing here? Hopefully that's not an illegal squawk code. Slant Alpha is squawking 1776 illegal in any way. All right, Captain, you are out of here. All right. Have fun. Good luck finding your outfit. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. And, all right. He might be setting up a stream here. Or setting up a scope. Moose is flying at Southwest 1776. I actually heard somebody on his stream request that squawk code, so it's not this is not an original idea. Oh, what's down there? Bella, is that you? You down there, kiddo? That's my old girl. She really doesn't like that. The fireworks on. She may be the first one to go back into the bedroom. All right, where am I at here? Radios are on, cowl flaps. So let's just kind of take a peek here and see how we're doing. Temperatures are coming up. Carbs are, yeah, that actually looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I think we'll leave them for now. And I'm gonna, just to help the process, since I am going to be one of the slower aircraft here, I'm not going to be a complete, I'm not going to totally be that guy where I am, not only am I slow, but I'm the unable guy. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some waypoints here. I believe I have an RNAV flight plan here, and I have an RNAV. I actually have an RNAV flight plan with a couple of airways that I can't do, so I'm gonna take those out, and we're just gonna fly point to point here, and we're just gonna hope that by the time we get close enough to Reagan that it's too late for them to do anything about it. No code of conduct. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't some sort of a like hijack code or something like that. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go down that road. Okay. All right, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation there, my friend. All right, so we are Robbinsville, then we're the Pope's intersection. Then we are, I can never remember what MXE is. Medina. Funky Cold Medina. And then we are actually, oh good Lord, I wonder if we can actually fly that. You know what, I didn't even look. All right, stand by, you guys. Where is my brain here? So we have the Clipper 1, or sorry, the Clipper 3 filed. Can we actually fly that? Is there anything that says jet aircraft only? No, nothing, no, other than, nope, 12,000, 10, out here to Nays, and then we'll be requesting the river visual, or we'll set that an RNAV approach that follows the river. Okay. All right. Still don't have a good Reagan scenery, by the way, in Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's the only bummer of tonight's flight, is that it's going to be default city. But hopefully that'll be okay. Procedure, select arrival, and you'd give us 8,000 at Baltimore other than 10? Oh, okay. All right. Now, we're going to go with it. And if we have to, then we'll just... oh, I don't want it. It's not off the... Hold on. Hold on there, my friends. Clear. This is why I probably just shouldn't actually... I should just fly it. Should not worry about all this stuff. Okay, select arrival. Now it's still wanting to do... Come up here to... Gosh darn it. There we go. Thought the working title guys fixed this GTN, this GNS. Okay, now we've got it. Let's go. Clipper 3, MXE. All right, there we go. Runway 19er. Let's try not to get runway 15 if we're able. Okay, beautiful. I love it. Gives our engines a chance to warm up. Look at how green and happy they are. Look at that. I love it. Okay, flight plan is in. It's time for a little power back. Go ahead and remove the gust lock. Gust lock. Come back here to idle. Manually set the brakes. Release the parking brake. And see if we can power back. Oh yeah. Power back never gets old. Never gets old. Got ourselves over here, kind of in the corner. I wanted to be by the old TWA terminal, but also I just wanted to be really out of the way. Looking good. The launchers are happy. One less thing I have to do on the engine run-up procedure also, so it's a win-win. Uh-oh. Someone has forgotten to go over to plain battery power. Oops. Yeah, nobody saw nothing. Alright, let's hit brakes. And I just do the run-up right here, guys. Do I have anything flashing up here? I probably should check. Let's put the beacon light on. I should have had that on already. Yeah, that'll be okay for now. That'll be enough for now. Please don't run into me. I don't think there's anybody around me. So one guy over there, that might be both those guys might be just static. Dude, my aching frames. Hey-ya. About the squawk code, rotate MD11 comes automatically squawking 1776. Oh man, I'll be darned. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's interesting. Okay, windshield heat. We do have that turned on. Cockpit heating, lighting, all is good to go. Nav comms are set, and we are not going to taxi, so I'm not going to put the landing lights on quite yet. Let's just do the run up here first. Let's see if we can make this aircraft do what we're hoping. All right, up to 900, just nudging it forward. Just want to make sure nothing crazy hollers at us here first. Okay, we're a little past that. Let's go to 17, get past the shaky shakes. Apparently the real aircraft, when you have it in from about 1,000 RPMs to about 1,500 and it has that shake, that's a place that the engines don't like to be, and that really causes them a lot of stress. So you don't try to live in that area very often if you can. So like when you're on descent, that's one thing you try not to do, is you try not to put your RPMs between 10 and 15, because again that just is undue extra wear and tear on your engines. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go full decrease on the manual prop. We got 4 blue lights. And we're going to come down here, going to set manual RPMs. We're going to see if this recovers. Forward, forward, forward and forward. Just looking for a manual recovery there. We should see 4 blue lights again when we get to where we need to be. Excellent. Let's go do the same thing, but let's manual decrease. Again, looking for drops in all 4, and then the 4 blue lights. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 successful tests. Put this guy over to number 2, and we'll take our RPMs back up to full forward. Alright. Gust lock is off, brakes are set. We're going to come up to 30 on the manifold now. Real quick check of the temps. Looking great, looking great. All right, up to 30, and let's check our feather test here. Actually, let's do our mag checks first. We'll have to line on this. I do. All right, 1 and 3 first. Let's go to left. Check the drops. 1 and 3. Acceptable. Covered. Go right. almost a match. Bags 1 and 3 are good. 2 and 4, let's try this. Those look good. Nice recovery. Whoops. And those are also in limits. Okay, and another good recovery there as well. We need now the feather check here. Let's go. Feather check. Start here. Oops. We're going to go quick feather. Yep. Reset that. Let's go number 2. Looking for the drop. You really don't want to leave this test on any longer than you have to. This is another one of those that's obviously very stressful to the engine. Puts a lot of torque on the engine, so just want to make sure it works just in case you have to, and you hope you never have to use it. But if you have an engine die, that's one of the first things you go to. Try to get that thing after you verified that you have a dead engine. Alright, that looks good. Okay, let's come down here and do the prop sync test. We're almost there, almost ready to go, guys. We're going to come back to bring the RPM back to 25. Oh, actually, we're going to bring the manifold pressure back to 25, and we'll bring the RPMs down to around 18 or so. There we go. Just need to bring it in just under 20, really. Ease it back, ease it back, ease it back. There she comes. Right in there should be good. We're going to go ahead and try to get my view here. Let's see, I want to be on. Let's set it to, oh, you know what? I need to. Actually, let's go here. Let's go here again. I need to come back to. Auto number 3. I don't know that it matters if you do this sync test with auto 3 or auto 2, but I just have in my notes that you start with auto 3, so we're going to do that. Some things on this plane the order doesn't matter, and some things on this plane the order matters a great deal. So the less I deviate, the better. Alright, then we want the synchronize button if I can get it here. Oh, okay, got it. Synchronize, there we go. And let's test here. We're going to bring number 3 back, and hopefully that's the only one that goes. Yes, indeed. There's number 3. Recover. Come to auto number 2 now. And we're going to try to do the same thing, but with engine number 2. That should be the only one that drops. Yes, indeed. Good. That's good. Now we can return the master propeller back to full forward. We should get 4 blues. There we go. Alright, we don't have to do the reverse test because we already did that, backing out. So I think we're ready to rock, you guys. Did I get the... We don't need prop de-icer yet. Fine. Did I get my... I think I have all the heat on that I need here. Do need the pitot heat to come on here as well. Alright. I don't usually check my ammeters, but everything there looks pretty happy. Wing scoops. Okay, beautiful. Let's do a taxi check and a departure check, and we'll be on our way. And that, again, like I say, every time I fly this plane, in only 43 simple steps, you can have your DC6 ready to fly. Two right, that's our boy. So we will, I don't think we'll probably be able to make a right-hand turn here, so we'll just kind of do a little bit of a left 180 to Foxtrot. I think we'll go Fox to Echo. We'll cross 3-1 right, and we'll come up here to the holding point on Echo. And then again, we are simply departing basically runway heading, and then we'll make a little bit of a right-hand turn to the Robbinsville VOR. We're up to 14,000 is all. So that should be about as straightforward as a guy like me really needs at this point in time. Okay, beautiful. I like what I see. Let's do the landing lights so we know where we're going. And here we go. My seat adjusted. I might need to hitch my seat up. My seat rests on plastic, which rests on top of some carpet, and it slowly works its way back as I fly. So every now and again I need to reset it. Oh, and you know, the other thing is I can probably bring this back here. Okay. We should be plenty warm. That's all I can say here. Alright, let's do it. We're out of here. Getting a little bit of rain. I wonder if we've got any icing concerns here. There's nothing in the forecast really. We're only going up to 14,000. So I think we're okay, but I'm going to double check as we're taxiing just to make sure. You never know with the thunderstorm. If it rolls in, it can really drop the temps in a hurry. There's some icing kind of off to the east of us, but I don't see anything with where we're at here. So I think we're okay. Looking for Echo. There is Bravo. And we need to go one more down here to get to Echo. Yeah, we don't want to cross this. Or sorry, to Echo. We're on Foxtrot, yeah. Yeah, this is us right here. Beautiful. I maybe need to turn my cabin lights down a little bit here. Having a hard time seeing my taxi lights. Dome light. Where's my white dome light here? Now you know what? We'll get ourselves up to where we need to be, and then we'll mess with that. Kennedy traffic. Clipper 816 going to be crossing 3-1 right on Echo Kennedy. And it's clear left, clear right. Dixie's out of here. Gotta hit the morning early tomorrow. I understand. Sorry about that. Thanks for coming in though, dude. Clear direct the Bravo Echo Delta NDB. Enjoy your evening. Alright, I just need to get flaps set here. I'm going to turn my interior lights down just a little bit here as well. Just a little bit. Alright, that'll work. We need... Let's come down here and we will check our flaps. We'll check full travel. While that is extending, let's see, what do I need to turn off here? The instrument panels I need to leave on. Compass lights on. Might be that one, and where's the other one over here? This guy here. That's just the overhead though. No, yeah, that one. Those are okay. Those red lights are fine. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to just roll with it here. Nope, I don't fly this. There we go. I don't fly this plane at night very often, just because it's a handful anyway. And oops, one more notch to go full down. So yeah, I'm not super familiar with the instrument lighting and the dome lighting and all that stuff though. So we'll do the best we can to kind of try to hit like a little bit of a compromise here. There should be a way to turn this down just a little bit. I don't even have those turned up. Okay, so full extension, full retraction. We're going to set the flaps 20 for takeoff. We will be full power takeoff today. It'll be a dry takeoff. We're going to be looking for 53 and 28. Our METO power will be 48 and 26, and the continuous climb will be 40 and 24. We are looking for a climb out of 165 if we're able to get there. All right, here we go. Kennedy traffic. Clipper 816 is departing 22 right, Kennedy. Yeah, final is clear. Runway is clear. Our lights are on. Extended and lamps are on. Just aren't making much light right now. You can see it out here, but you can't really see it in the cockpit. Here we go, guys. On our way to Reagan. River visual, here we come. All right, let's set 31 initially here. All right, I like that. All right, here we go. Power coming up. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. There's 100. And rotate. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. Alright, positive rate. Here comes the gear. For 165. I'm going to help us out here in just a second. Clear the runway. We're going to go ahead and go flaps 10. Our nose bobbed a little bit there. Trying to get the trim sorted out here. Let's go to METO. 48 and 126. is coming up. Just about the 165. We're just going to kind of hold runway heading here until we get our airspeed that we need, and then we'll start to get serious about the climb. There we go. Now we're looking pretty good. Pitch up. Make that little bit of a right-hand turn here. Approximately a 244 outbound. I want to get on autopilot as soon as I can because this is a stunning departure, but we may not see anything tonight. We're getting right into the clouds like right now, so okay, we're going to call it 245. Yeah, I can live with that. Let's level out and nose down ever so slightly. Good rate of climb. I'm going to go to continuous climb now, which is 40 inches. And we're also looking for 24 on the RPMs. Okay, not bad. Nose got up a little bit here, but yeah, between 500 and 1,000, probably we're going to ask tonight from this old girl. 1,500 is a little ambitious, so I'm just trying to gently trim it over. There she comes. Yeah, it's a nice departure, guys, but not quite the same tonight as it normally is. With all the city lights, man, it's really awesome. Okay, let's do this. Let's get on heading mode, and let me get my that's on. I always do this out of sequence here. Yep, that's out of sequence. You can turn the gyro on first, and then lock, which I can never find. There we go. Alright, so that sets my heading mode basically, and then I'm going to just adjust the climb here with my little pitch wheel. Bump it down slightly. As you can see, we're climbing about 1,000. We'd really like 165 here if we could get it. Let's do a quick check of everything. We're a little cold on the carb, so let's go to 6. Sorry, on the cylinders. Really cold on the cylinders. How are the carbs? Speaking of, they're not doing too bad. A little on the low side, but we can live with that. Okay. Now, at this point in time, kind of generally on course, and I don't know if we're on an intercept heading or not, but we do have, this is where old meets new, and I never do this right, but we've got to be on GPS mode up here for the GNS, and then we have to come down here. We actually turn it to localizer mode. We should, I think, have a little bit of a right-hand turn. Yeah, I don't think we're quite on the intercept course. So let's go back to gyro pilot, and let's do a little turn here, guys. So what the deal is we're left of course, and so we need to kind of make our turn here. Let's go about 260. Handy little click spot here, by the way, when you want to level back out. All right, let's take a look at the map here. As long as we're using it, we might as well use it, right? Yep, see, we're left of our course. Now we might be okay if we engage the GPS. It may pick it up. Let's find out here. Yeah, let's go up to localizer mode, and yeah, maybe it's just going to hold heading until, I guess let's find out. Maybe it'll hold heading until we run into that guy, and yeah, I guess we'll find out. skies are clearing up a little bit here. That's awesome. I could probably turn some of my lights off here as I'm climbing up through 6,000. Let's do it. Let's turn these off. This stuff up here, I think I have everything on. Oh, I do not. I need my position light to be flashing. Beacon is on. All that stuff looks good. I wonder if this is my one to adjust the brightness down there. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's a big, like that guy right there. I think it's our boy that's making it so light. So what would be? I don't know. I don't know. I'm through 7,000. Manifold pressure's getting a little low, so let's nudge it back up to 40. And we're doing pretty well. We're not quite at 165, but we're pretty close. 160. I feel like you have selected correctly, but the position of your main needle is messing with you. But I never know, honestly, and as we're flying right through the beam here, maybe that's an indication I don't have that thing set correctly. Maybe I do not. What am I missing here, Slanty? Clearly are not turning to intercept. All right, well, let's not make a bad problem worse here. Let's go back to our gyro pilot and let's turn back on course here. I think maybe cycle it. You know what? That's a good idea. Slat Alpha. And we get going generally back on like a 240-ish heading. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I think it's the VOR gods punishing me for not flying this thing like it should be flown. But let's go. Let's buzz through it. Back to GPS. We'll give it one more try. See if it. Yep, that looks like it did it right there. Just needs a little. It's kind of the flight sim equivalent of getting banging on it a little bit or blowing on the fuse box. what an awesome aircraft. Slanty, I was so happy you flew this thing for your Slantiversary, and man, I tell you what, you have gotten so good at flying this plane. It is impressive. It really is impressive. Your power management, man, it's like all those little things that you were doing, including communicating to the ATC in a very polite and respectful way about what you needed, about your needs. It was masterful to watch, man. Broke things off a little bit and reconciled. I remember you were having like an asymmetrical thrust issue and some weird things going on. I wonder how much of that was just like your old setup, and now that you've got your new setup, I don't know. But I'm glad you're flying it again, because it definitely fits your channel, fits your style, and you do a nice job with it. So we are now on the needle, so that's good. That is good. We've got a ways to go. Again, not a super long flight. Don't get me wrong here. There we go. It's only an hour and 9 minutes. So we'll have just enough time basically to get to 14,000, and then we can start going back down again. There's 10,000. I've got lights off already. I am not thinking we're going to need the superchargers here. We still have quite a bit of travel on the throttle. I think we're going to be able to keep it at 40 up to 14,000, or sorry, yeah, 14,000. So that'll be good. And our climb rate just about perfect. That never happens. We'll take that. Let's check our P's and P's here. All right, those are looking good. A little cold. Carb temps can come up a bit here. Kind of dark. Let me turn my flashlight back on. Go up to about right there with everything. And give it a minute or two to kind of warm up. And we'll see. The main thing that I've found on this, I don't know about you, Slant, is not to look at that. that screen doesn't always tell you the true story. And then sometimes you feel like all those green check marks, you're doing really good and you're really not. So this tells the better story, doesn't it? Although I will admit I have a little bit of a problem with my oil temps. They tend to run a little on the high side, and I'm guessing that is something that I'm doing incorrectly. And then I have Boeing 247 flashbacks. and yeah, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Yeah, that would be nice. For having, and yeah, because having 4 separate things, like you're like me, you've got a Bravo throttle quadrant which has 1 million buttons, but like you only have so many things that you can slide up and down. So I just have to do it by hand. And luckily, once you get it where it needs to be, you can leave it. You know, then you kind of you turn the temperature down a little bit as you're descending, obviously, but it's not quite set it and forget it, but it's not as finicky as that dang 247. Oh boy, that thing was something else. I wish that guy would have kept messing with that plane, because that was on the verge of being just a fantastic old airplane, and it still is pretty good. I have no idea how well it works in the new update, but
yeah,
that guy's making a little JFK call.
To the holding point. Crossing the.
That guy's making way too long of a traffic call. Ain't nobody got time for that. There's 13-1 to go. Making our turn here. Oops, very nice, very nice. All right, good deal. And I'm actually going to peek ahead and see if we still have. Well, we do not apparently have Reagan, which is maybe not horrible, because yeah, they saw me coming. They're like, yeah, no. Let's see what we got. How many? Maybe things have chilled out a little bit here. Yeah, only 10 and 3 now, so that's good. Will I see? Here's my question: will I see fireworks, or is it too late? I was. Hey, come here, kid. Come here, bud. Everybody's on the edge a little bit. I know, guys. Yes. Hi, sister. Hi, sister. Do you have to do anything? I tried to research it a little bit. One of the streamers that I saw kind of indicated that you needed an add-on, and then another YouTube channel said no, you just have to just have to have your city update correct, and then you have to be there at a certain time. I don't know. That's close enough. 14,000. So we will see. We will see. All right, we're at cruise. Let's. We're going to try to set our power at 32 to 34ish right now. RPMs can come back to 2,200. And we'll go to auto lean. Again, we'll take a peek at our temperatures here and see how close we were. Better close those cowls up just a little bit still. About 2. I do love how this plane, it's not all the same. Like number 1 is running colder than the other engines right now, and they all kind of have their own little idiosyncrasies. Carb heat is a little on the, I think I'm going to go ahead and just nudge it up just a little bit more. How about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should get us solidly in correct temperature range. And then oil temps are just barely on the top end there. I can live with that. Pressures are good. Fuel pressure is good. Number 1 is a little low. Again, I don't know if I'm... Yeah, I've got a little bit of a split here, but that could just be my throttle quadrants. Number 3 being a little low. Hard to tell. Really hard to tell. But that's probably close enough for me, honestly. And yeah, away we go into the dark now. Let's see. It happens by default, but I heard that there was an add-on which adds displays. Oh, at the locations which it registered to hold them. Okay, interesting. Well, we're gonna find out. I would think. Well, it's going to be after midnight local time here, so the fireworks could potentially be done. Knock on wood. My dogs are doing okay right now. I've got one neighbor down the street, great guy, but this is the one time during the year that I don't like being this neighbor, because he's the guy. He's the guy in the family that arranges for all the fireworks. So everybody in his family, and they come right down the block. And he puts on a pretty good show, honestly. We went out there one year, me and the junior first officer, and but yeah, it's just a little tough on my dogs, which is funny to say because I was really hoping, and they're actually being okay. But my 2 big dogs they're gun dogs, but it's just something a little different about guns versus fireworks. I don't know. I think it's because they know when they're in the field that those loud noises are supposed to happen, and they know where they're coming from, whereas with fireworks they don't know and don't quite understand. I don't know, just my own 2 cents. Okay, let's take a look. So we're on our way now, Robbinsville to Copes, and then from Copes we turn down to Moxie, and at Moxie we actually are on the Arrival, the Clipper 3 Arrival. I have that loaded up. Okay, buddy. I think sometimes too my big dogs react to the little dogs. I do, sir. Where are they down, buddy? Oh, goodness. Guess, anybody see anything wrong? Oh, no, wait. I'm making diddly squat with power. What the heck's going on here? What I've done wrong? I should be well over 200 right now. Nudge this up just a bit here. Yeah, I don't know. We are not making even close to the airspeed that we normally make. If I missed something in the prop syncing procedure or something, I don't know. Don't know. Oh well. And it may still be creeping up too. Sometimes this is a plane that just takes a long time to gather airspeed, and then again a long time to slow down. The junior first officer, by the way, for those of you that are curious, got a little bit of seat time, got a few hours in the Cessna 152 in the sim the other day. He was trying to fly around like most simmers when they first fly around. He's trying to fly around his new hometown and looking for his house. 14K, 190. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just thinking. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You might be right. You might be right. His landing needs a little bit of work. He ended up tangled up in a big, one of those big power line platform things. But he flew for, I don't know, good half an hour. He did not like the Cub, by the way. I tried to get him on the J3 to start, and he did not like the side stick. He liked the yoke. He was way better with the yoke. His main issue is he still can't quite reach the rudder pedals. And so when he is on his takeoff roll, he's just going through the grass or wherever the wind takes him. But once he gets going, then he's fine. Yeah, I need to sync the nose wheel steering with the ailerons and all that stuff, like you do if you don't have rudder pedals. Just have that like one setting for him. But he had fun. He had fun. Was not able to find his house, and he also was bummed out that he was not able to find the railroad tracks, because there's a bunch of railroad tracks that goes through his town. It's a big, like, there's coal trains that run through Scottsbluff all the time. He just loves it. Hey, we got somebody with a bogey up here. Wait a minute, where is he? Oh, he just went inside a, oh, there he is. Let's see him unless I zoom in. Okay, making our turn to Moxie, and that's our cue to go ahead and just pull up the Clipper 3. Let's just see what we have to do. It sounds like we were, maybe we should be expecting to give ourselves 8,000 at Baltimore is what Slant Alpha is saying, as opposed to 10. Moose. Welcome, Moose and Raiders. Super Typhoon, hello. Nice to see you. Mustafa, it was fun watching you work your magic tonight. Thanks so much for coming in with your crew. Sleazy, hello, hello. And Chavez, what's up, R6? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Happy 4th of July. Happy Thursday evening, or could be Friday morning for some of you. We're rocking the PMDG DC6 and hoping to see maybe some fireworks. I don't know. Now that I'm in the air, I'm feeling like maybe it's too late and we won't. But the other story here is the last time I tried to fly the River Visual in this plane, it ended up in a splashdown situation. So we're trying to do a little bit of redemption. Ooh, check the date. You know what? So it's going to be the 5th by the time I get there. So that looks like we may be out of luck as far as fireworks go. That's okay. You guys have been watching all the other streamers get the fireworks tonight. So yours was on the 3rd somehow. Ah, interesting. So can I do that here in weather? July 6th. Well, there you go. So if I go the 4th, maybe, huh? Yeah, what the hey, we'll find it out. Yeah, let's find out. Again, it'll be after midnight local time here in about 2 minutes. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But Cheris Wings, hello. Thank you guys again so much for coming in. I hope you've had an awesome 4th of July. I'm absolutely completely filled to the top with barbecue. We not one. I feel like the LeBron James of barbecue tonight. Not one, not two. Yeah, we hit it twice. But brats for lunch and then some darn good burgers tonight. And yeah, all the trimmings. Yeah, it was delightful. It was delightful. But to back the time up a few hours too. Yeah, what the heck? That's like 9:20. That'll put us about 10. I'll give you. We'll just take a beautiful sunset here now. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. But, yeah. Let's do this. For those of you coming in from the Mustafa channel, again, thank you very much. My name is Bram. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Turn those down just a little bit. Flight Sim stream, we do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are the normal stream time. Got some family in town, so it's made the stream schedule a little bit wonky, but normally I'm trying to go about midnight Zulu on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we try to hit a little bit earlier, 1 o'clock in the afternoon where I live, which is, I believe, equates to about 1900 Zulu, depending on the time zones. But again, tonight, a bit late for a variety of reasons. This is not going to be late enough, is it? It's pretty, but we need darker darkness, don't we? All right, sorry guys. I hope I'm not killing the mood here, but we're gonna go there. There you go. Perfect. 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 All right. So again, oh yeah, we were talking about descending. I need to be at Baltimore at 8,000, so we're just going over. I think I've been saying Moxie, Medina. The Medina VOR. Yeah. So I'm going to start to just nudge my way down here to 8,000. We've got quite a ways. We're not in a hurry here, but as you guys may or may not know, this aircraft doesn't take kindly to sudden power changes. So I'm just going to bring it down under 30 here. There's a suggested power management of, let's see, what is it? 28 and 23. So that's sort of what I tried to shoot for, at least initially. And I always end up, you know, kind of fudging it a little bit depending on where I'm at. But that's a good place to start anyway. And I'll let the speed come down a little bit as well. Flaps can come out at 175, so I'll try to get in that sort of that neighborhood, and then I'll start the descent down to 8,000. But yeah, welcome again. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel named after my grandfather. He was the one responsible for me sort of falling in love with aviation, and like I'm sure many of you guys have had your influences. And yeah, that's he was the one that took me flying all those years ago. All right, let's just see what happens here. See if it sort of settles in. We're pretty close. If we had to, we could throw some flaps down. I'm going to roll it forward just a couple clicks here. And I could live with something between 500 and 1,000 right now. I don't have to be in a big hurry. We only need to lose 6,000. And we've got, oh heck. We've got a good 50 miles. So we're not in a hurry. But it won't hurt us at all either to get down to 8,000 and level off and get our speed right. Because at that point in time, we're going to have to start looking at slowing down, and we need to get, for that river visual, what I try to shoot for, I don't know about you guys, but it's a kind of a nice reference here, this RNAV. So you get yourself sort of to the, we're not going to necessarily be at Fergie per se, but 3,000 feet turning in this area, you know, about 10 miles away is a pretty good entry point here. And then you just kind of step yourself down again, you know, down to 17, down to 15, and so on and so forth. There is a river visual aid here, which is also kind of nice. And I never hit this American Legion Bridge 3,000. I'm trying to come down, trying to slow down. 18 at the at the chain, 9 at the key. I think it was Slant Alpha that said you basically just cut your altitude in half every bridge, right? 3,000 to 18 to 9 to, like, you know, 450 or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but he had made a suggestion. But the big thing for us is we need to be fully configured, kind of by the, you know, when we're seeing the, you know, the P56, all the good stuff there off our left hand side. We really need to be fully configured. Gear down, flaps 30, and airspeed down to where it needs to be. So we're not wrestling with that as we're coming in. All right, since I did reduce power, let's make sure we're not overheating here. Nope, that looks good. Those are somewhat chilly. Down we go. And since we don't have any ATC, let's figure out what our CTEF is here. 1910. I think I already checked on that. Yes, I have. Let's switch over. Oh. All right, bud. That's the other thing that's happening for you guys coming in from the Mustafa channel is I am the, you've heard of therapy dogs. I am the dog therapist tonight. They're all down here hiding from fireworks. Drobart, you won the giveaway. Nice. The sub, you won the sub to the Mustafa channel. What giveaway was going on there? Ah, cool. Alright, so here we go. Looking at Belay here, and yeah, I am using my Navigraph here as well. So yeah, we're doing really good. We've got probably another 20 plus, maybe even 30 miles to run. Baltimore, we're down past 12,000. Picking up a little bit of manifold pressure and a little bit of speed here as well. Let's come on down just a bit. That might have been my first DCA call. I have my ATC turned way down, so. Oh, that is not the correct route. Just realized that. I need to update that, don't I? Sorry, that was it's my last flight here, wasn't it? Look out. Let's see. We were Kennedy. There it is. Let me get that guy in there. Kennedy to Reagan. Oh yeah, not that it matters all that much, but that's the real route right there.
Traffic, American 704 is 10 miles south of the field at 9,000 visual 19 DC.
Okay. We'll need to start making a few calls here as well. I'm gonna wait till, I think I'm gonna wait till I turn outbound toward Fergie, basically. Yeah, we're well on the way. 3,000 still to lose, and plenty of time. Once I get to Baltimore, by the way, I'm just gonna try to keep it. I'm just gonna keep it going all the way down to 3,000. Why am I here in Kennedy still? Am I monitoring something I don't realize? 2280, is that on my comm 2 or something? No, that was weird. That guy might have just been making the wrong call. There's some inbound traffic, potentially. No factor. And one last thing to check here is local altimeter showing 2986, so let's update that. Not much of an adjustment, just uh-oh. A little bit of a pause. Don't you do it. Come on, girl. Ooh, boy. This is not good, boys and girls. Oh, boy. Oh, it's the main frequency for both. Okay. This might be a lossless scaling thing. There we go. Let's go spin that down. Sometimes my lossless scaling will freeze things up. Well, that's kind of interesting. I suppose once you get down closer to Reagan, you don't really, like, it's not an issue. Like, you don't have a lot of cross frequency talk, but we're sort of in between right now, I guess. All right, 2823. Again, just a little bit of a look-see here, and probably could stand to pull back the carb heat just a bit here as we get slower. See what that does. I've been slowly closing the cowls also, and that'll work. That'll work. How's my oil temperatures and pressures? Those actually look as good as they've looked all flight. Pressures are a little bit on the high side still, but not crazy. Fuel pressures are kind of where they need to be. And how are we doing, by the way? Got good fuel quantity just in case we've got to do something crazy and go somewhere else. Where did we file? I forgot. Philly. Backed up to Philly if we have to divert. Through 10,000. Let's put some lights on. I was trying to get out in time to do the extended. I like the animation on those. I'm glad we could be together tonight in our nation's capital. Closing in on Baltimore, we've got, excuse me, just a little over 1,000 to go. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Again, we're just going to keep it on going. .8, yeah, so 11 miles for 1,000 feet. We're not, maybe aren't quite doing the descent we need to. Hey, Scotty. Nice to see you, sir. Yeah, Scotty, so long story short, wasn't planning on it, but things kind of fell into place tonight, so here I am. Thanks for stopping in. I don't have any plans for Saturday, but as I say that, again, you never know. It's right now, it's just happy chaos at my house, and so I'll just roll with it. Ooh, this is looking a little not super friendly for the visual, but it still is saying visual conditions down on the ground. Now it's saying marginal VFR. All right, crap. I wonder if I should. All right, I better do this, you guys. I hate to do this, but I better do this. I better slap in. I don't even know if I can fly. I probably can fly the waypoints of an RNAV approach, but obviously I would have to be doing the looks like I've got the LDA Yankee, or alright, let's see which one I would prefer. I don't think I can do the Zulu. LDA Yankee, what's that look like? Oh, that just shoots you straight in, like like an ILS. Well, where's the fun in that? I'll put it in, but so I'm at 3,000 again, which is basically where Fergie. Yeah, Fergie's right there. All right, I'll put it in 109.9, 149. It won't hurt anything. LDA.
704 short frontal. Or 9.
Cruise, load, yeah, guidance only. And then we have 109.9, good. All right, yeah, I'll set it up there. RNAV 19 is an RNP as opposed to a GPS. Yeah, you're probably right. Oops. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're through 8,000 now. You know what I want to do though? Here's this. I am just for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna level off because I gotta get down to flaps range here before I get any lower down. Okay, so we're turning, not quite on the outbound yet, but we're at Baltimore. Yep, heading to Eyes. Okay. Let's get the speed down again if we can. If we can, it might take a minute. That's all right. We got time. We can extend this sucker out if we have to. Not ideal, but all right. I feel like we're doing okay. We're keeping our temps where they need to be, so that's good. That's generally the first sign that I'm doing something too drastic, is when things start to overheat. So so it's good. It's good. 175 is what I'm looking for here. 70, so I'm almost there. We're slowing down ever so slightly. What I say, 149 was the course. Okay, 149. I don't know if I can set that quite yet. Probably can't set that quite yet. Maybe I can. Doesn't really matter at this point in time, but we'll spin it around anyway. It's been a minute since I've done an ILS in this sucker. Cal, I hope I remember how to set everything up. Please feel free to point out any any weirdness. Alright, we're going to put a notch of flaps in so we can resume our descent here. And we're looking for 3,000 feet. Take the altitude hold off and nose over. Give me a good solid 700 to 1,000 here, my good man. Kev, what is going on? Thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to my channel. We're heading in river visual. Maybe gonna see some fireworks. I don't know. Maybe outside a little bit more, shouldn't I? To kind of pick that up. Here, get my ugly mug out of here.
Track 704 is vacated at 19 on Echo taxiing to Juliet, approximately 4.
Well, nothing yet, guys. Nothing yet. Might be still too far away, though. Keep an eyeball out for him, though. So we're just about, when we get to Eyes, which is our next waypoint, we're going to make a pretty good right-hand turn to Edwood, and then once we are heading out towards Meggs, we're essentially on the outbound. So I think I'll maybe I can make a radio call at Eyes because we're at about 10 at that point. I probably could make a call actually right now. I think I will. At Reagan traffic. Clipper 816 descending 6,515 miles northeast of the field, inbound 19er, Reagan. I don't think I've ever done the RNP. Or sorry, the LDA. So this will be kind of fun to have just set up. And again, I'm hopefully going to be able to get down far enough that I won't need it, but it'll be there just in case. It's probably going to hurt more than it helps because I don't think I've ever done an LDA in this plane. All right, fireworks, are you here anywhere? Bueller? Bueller? We do not have the river just yet, by the by. That could potentially be our airport, and so could that, actually. There's only 3 major airports within about 5 miles of each other in this airspace. So, all right, what do we got here? Nice. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna lose a little carb heat here again. I'm a little bit paranoid about this, probably overly paranoid about it, but one time when I was very first learning how to fly this plane, it might have been like one of my first times flying it on the network, and as I was kind of coming in like 10-mile final, I had left my carb heat on, and I don't know that it was the main cause, but something happened, and I cooked all 4 engines and ended up short of the field. And so now I'm like ultra paranoid about carb heat and engine temperatures and all that good stuff. There is my Discord link, by the way, if you aren't already over there hanging out. Come on over. We've got a great community, lots of fun, and currently they are all cyberbullying each other to buying something on the xplane.org store sale that's going on right now, the 4th of July sale. So I know I cannot be blamed for that this time. I have stayed away, but yeah, it's been pretty relentless over there. So, and I'm overspeeding my flaps here, darn it. Sorry about that, flaps. Alright, so I'm going to go 25. 28's the recommended, but you can take it down a little bit if you have to. And I want to keep my speed under control. My weight's going to be just a shade under 70. So what's that mean for me? These are my V speeds. Let's have a look here. Full flaps landing, and the very top. Yep, so the very top row here. Approach is 125 and ref is 95. Alright, very good. And I think we will use full flaps today because it's a fairly short runway. So 125 and 95. Beautiful. And works for me. Just want to check my lateral navigation. Always a good thing to do. Uh-oh. What have I done here? This is not good. I must have missed a turn here. Okay, well, let's see. I should be heading to Edwood, but it looks like I am off track here in a major way. Yes, I have completely flown over top of the airport. Oh boy, that's bad. That's really bad. What in the world happened there? Okay. Thank you, sir, for pointing that out. I'd have been clear down to Raleigh before I noticed. Okay. So let's level at 3, and we're going to fly it as if we were coming in from the south. Wow, that was crazy. What the heck? I just completely missed a turn, I guess. Did I bump it off somehow of I have no idea. All right, but we'll tune in. Let's fly the reciprocal here. So 329. Let's just fly the reciprocal out, and we'll just pretend that we were trying to give you guys a little bit of a look at the DC area. All right, there we go. We're at 3,000. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. 330, get me back on track. Hey!
Hello, Sam.
Downwind Simi here just at the right time. I totally have already botched the river visual, and I haven't even tried to find the river yet. Welcome in. Yeah, I definitely didn't do that right. So this is what I'm going to do then. Let's go to CDI. Turn that to VLOC. Let's go ahead and go to activate vectors to final, and we'll just set that in there right just like that. Just like that. Reagan traffic. Clipper 816 now south of the field, 7 miles at 3,000. We're outbound for the runway 19er approach. Reagan traffic. Yeah, whoops, that was bad. No idea what happened there, but I screwed that up. We were just talking about you, Downwind Sim, by the way. I was trying to invite people over to my Discord channel, then I had to put a disclaimer in there that there currently are lots of people that are cyberbullying on my channel right now. So I just wanted everybody to understand that going in. Here I am overcorrecting with the power again. Let's come back to 28 and 22. I'm over speeding the flaps, and let's get a DME on here. So if we were to hit Fergie, that's 10 miles, but that's 10 miles off of the Reagan 111.0 DME, which is not what I'm tracking right now. So can I set that up in nav 2 and get a sense here? Yeah, there we go. Maybe. And 2. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm 10 away, so I need to start my turn, don't I? Get to Fergie. Fergie is the usual start of the RNAV you have, and or river visual. So that's like, I would definitely not really be reporting the river, and I might be able to see it. All right, boys and girls. let's do this. Reagan traffic, Clipper 816 is turning inbound to the river, runway 19er, Reagan. Let's go, baby. Try to hold, not exactly find the greatest DME arc here at 10.9 miles, but I'm just trying to come in here and see if I can pick up the river. If I can't, I have this as my backup. That's the LDA. And don't need to be descending quite yet. There we go. Boy, it's just... First of all, it's night, which adds to the challenge. But it's night and it's a little bit like hazy out. Okay, there's that highway, so I'm not quite there yet. Oh boy. Yeah, I may be using that LDA more than I want here.
Peter, boy,
Hi, Peter. Well, don't cheer too soon, buddy. We're not there quite yet. Not there just yet. Yeah, no idea where the river is. We're just turning to intercept at this point. We're gonna go flaps 10. Let's level out. Let that LDA come in here. Whoops, climbing a little bit. Get the nose up slightly. Yeah, no idea. I think I'm over the river right now, probably. Ooh, and I'm actually flying too far south to intercept. I was turned clear down to like a 150 heading. That's not what I want. There we go. There we go. My altitude is all over the place here, guys. There comes the localizer. So let's get a turn southbound and let's see if we can pick up the river now. We're gonna be come on, nose, where are you going? Man, oh man, I am low. I'm super low. Turned maybe a little too far. Got the river. Oh, hopefully you're not watching too closely on your VAT prism right now, because I think I'm absolutely all over the place. I did not have the river. I thought I had the river, but I did not have the river. So I'm going to go back and try to get my my localizer. Let's go flaps 20. 125 is my approach speed. Alright, this should get me... Oh, I got to get back on an intercept course now. At least I'm not left of the river, which would cause Kenny Monster to have to scramble his F-16, which that would not be good. Alright, how about 120? Can that get me back on a gentle intercept course at 1,300? Actually, I don't think my altitude's all that horrible right now. I just have no idea where I'm at. Every time I think I see the river, like right here, it's not the river. Reagan traffic, Clipper 816 is 5 miles from the field on the LDA runway 19er. Reagan, I see a bridge. We're going to go ahead and put stuff down. I see the Washington Monument. Okay. Whoops. I reduced a little too much. Don't want to do that. We are going to be full flaps here. Got time still to make this work. The bridge and the monument kind of saved our bacon. go down full flaps. But again, we're a long way from being where we need to be. 125 is the speed I'm looking for here, and I'm slow. This is what happened to me last time, guys, is I got way too slow, way too soon. So I need to, I'm adding some power back in. Okay, there's my runway. Closer. Still overshooting it just a little bit, aren't I? Darn it. Yeah, not horrible, I guess. Ah. As soon as I said that, I slid. Ooh. Crabby. Don't think I'll go reversers. We'll just kind of roll it down here a little bit. Get below 80 and I'll throw some brakes on. Well, that was better, but it was still not great. However, we are not in the Potomac River right now, so we'll take that. We'll take that. Can I get this? Oh, that's a runway. Let's not exit on the runway, shall we? Thank you, Peter. You're way too kind, my friend. That's why I like having you hanging out with me. It was okay, Riley. It was okay. It was a bit... I just got a little slow there, and then I'm sure you guys are watching the manifold there. I was trying to gently increase to get a little more power, and then the next thing I knew, I looked down, I was at freaking 50 inches, and I'm like, no, we are not blowing the engine up this time, which is what we did last time. Again, those rapid changes are what the airplane does not like. Let's get off the runway here, shall we? Oh boy. But again, I'll take it. It's an improvement over last time for sure. And we did it at night. Last time it was in the day. I couldn't even blame nighttime on anything. Reagan traffic. Clip rate 16 is clear of 19er. But I wish I could have been a little cleaner in the approach. I really zigged. It's going to be comical to look at my approach path. Just absolutely comical. But I was all over the place. Reagan traffic, clip rate 16 is crossing runway 4 on Juliet. Past your bedtime. All right, Robert. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for the help. Downwind Sim, you're out of here. Downwind Sim is tired from buying all those X-Plane add-ons. I know. And I need some better Reagan scenery. This is just brutal. We never did see any fireworks either. So we'll get parked at a gate somewhere. And we'll do some droning around, see if we can find some scenery. I think this is a gate. Either this is a gate or it's an office building. That'll work. Okay. Now, actually we better work through the shutdown here real fast. Whoops. Let's pull the, oh goodness. Let's zoom in on the carb heats. Let's get them off here. Whoops, get my aileron trim back there. Good, 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 good. Come back to idle. Everything is, I think, looking happy. Off, off, off. Yep. Mixture's coming off. Magneto's coming off. Gens off. Inverters off. Don't turn it on. This is the hard one to get. There we go. Off. Fuel pumps are off. Well, I should have had them on for approach. Shouldn't I have? And let's see. I'm going to turn the pitot heat off as well. I had the windshield heat needs to come off. All the rest of the stuff I'll let the maintenance guys come take care of. Those guys need something to do. Battery off, and let's exit the aircraft. All right, so let's drone. Let's see if we have it. There may be fireworks going on here. I don't know. Let's go take a look. You guys have probably already seen enough fireworks to do you for a full year, but I haven't seen any yet. So, and we've got, I need to make sure the date is correct, right? So the 4th, it's 10 o'clock. It should be prime time for fireworks, right? Let's head over here. If I was doing a fireworks show, I'd have the Capitol and the Washington Monument as a part of this deal. But is it maybe just too foggy? Is my weather just not great? Moose said his didn't come up until he actually had to put his date on the 3rd. Let's try the 3rd. See if that changes anything. I don't know. Hi, Riley. You're out of here. Everybody's out of here. Try the 5th maybe as well. Nom, hey, Nom. You snuck in on me. I hope I didn't miss you coming in. Welcome. Hope I didn't miss anybody else. I think Peter Mooney came in as well. Did I say hi to you, Peter? Peter, welcome, sir. I'm going to be bummed. I'd be really bummed. My immersion. 10 p.m. local is early the morning of the 5th. Yeah, you're right. But, so, if I go, like it has to be nighttime, though, right? Like, I don't know. You know what? It is what it is. The bottom line is we're down on the ground at Reagan. It's nice and safe. Snug as a bug. You were just lurking? All right, lurkers are welcome. Back up to daytime on the 4th. Okay, let's do that. All right, so change it to the 4th. Back up to daytime. Okay, then we'll go to the 4th. I see what you're saying. I smell what you're cooking now. And then we go to the evening. Good evening. All right, let's take a look. Now, let's take a look. It's got to be somewhere around here, right? Has to be 10 p.m. Oh. What in the... Okay, hang on here. 10 p.m. See, I don't do this nearly enough. All right, 10, just like 10, like after 10 or exactly 10. There, 10:03. All right, here we go. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, ah. Between 10 and 10:10. All right, well, We gave it the old college try, didn't we? Clear skies. Boom, clear skies. There we go. All right. The city sure looks beautiful. Was this one of the new it switched back to the 5th. What the heck? You're right. All right, the 4th. Was this? Oh, there we go. Hey, whoa, hip, hooray, ho. There, now we're talking. All right, wow. Like everybody in Flight Sim today got this picture, right? I'm sure. Yeah. Ooh. I'm on my clean sweep view. I wanted to leave you guys, though, with a nice image here as I try to find somebody to raid. We got 46 people here at 11 o'clock at night local time. We got to go raid somebody. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I know exactly where we're going.
Jacksonville.
I know exactly where we're going. We are going to a young man who needs no introduction. He goes by the name of Cargo Fire. And he is doing... I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there's a new aircraft that was released the last couple days. It's the MD-11. Yeah, it's apparently it's a 3-engined airplane. Have you guys heard about this? This is breaking news on the Melvin Leroy channel. But yeah, the MD-11, he's flying it right now. So, and then I also don't know if you guys knew, but I mean, I flew the PMDG tonight, but the PMDG folks also have released an aircraft. It's the 777. It's a bigger sort of version of the DC6. So if you haven't heard already, go check them out. They're really good planes. The Melodorus deformed 11 airplane. That's correct. All right, let me do this and we'll get out of here.
Thanks for watching my papa.
You guys are the best. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate the new followers. Kev820, thanks for coming in. Mustafa, thank you for that raid. And mainly just thanks for hanging out with me while I hung out with my dogs as we tried to dodge firecrackers in the basement. So it was an unplanned stream, but it was a dang fun one. And we managed to wrestle that DC6. Maybe one day we will be smooth with it. But until then, we're just going to try to impose our will on her, which never goes well with that old airplane. But we got it on the ground this time instead of in the Potomac, so I'm happy with that. But I'm going to send you to Cargo Fire again. Normally Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but I've got a bunch of family in, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do a Saturday stream. If things change, kind of like tonight, I'll throw something together. We'll hang out. We'll have fun. We'll do all that stuff. But and I might even be kind of adjusting next week's schedule as well. It sounds like we're going to be lucky to have the crew stay with us maybe a few extra days, which is awesome. So, but again, I'll let you know. And as soon as I'm able to kind of get definite things in place, I'll put it on my Discord channel. So yeah, until potentially maybe even next Thursday, guys, enjoy your remainder of the 4th. Have a great Friday. It's almost the weekend, and I'll see you over at the Cargo Fire channel. Can't wait to fly with you again. Have a great night, guys. God bless.